This is a demonstration of tagging standards with traditional grading. Tagging and scoring standards with traditional grading does not impact the traditional grade in any way. For demonstration purposes, I've added myself to a teacher's American History class for second semester, and I'm going to create an assignment and tag standards and score it. So I'm going to start by creating the assignment, give it a name, choose a category, choose the score type and the score entry points. I'm going to make it due. I'll choose May 23rd, so it will be in the fourth quarter, and it's going to count in the grade. So there is a place for a description here, and you can also add a link. You could add a document that the parent and student can see, and a description of the assignment can let the parent know exactly what was expected of the student with this assignment. By default, the assignment is assigned to all students in the class, but I know that I have a couple of kids that I need to assess in a different way. So I'm going to uncheck those names, and that assignment will not appear for them if the student looks in the portal or the parent looks in the portal. That assignment will not appear. Teacher doesn't have to mark it as exempt, it just won't be there. So I've chosen my students, and now I'm going to choose my standards. You can search or you can filter by identifier or keyword. I'm going to use a keyword, and you see how quickly that came up, and I'm going to attach these three standards. And now I'm going to go to the Publish tab, and I'm going to choose when to publish it, and I'm going to save and close. So now I have the option to score this assignment. In the score column, I'm going to put that traditional 2-digit or 3-digit score. So I'm going to start by just entering a couple of grades. And as I look through my grades, my papers or assignments that I've scored, it looks like a lot of the kids made a 90. So I'm going to choose that 90, and I'm going to fill it down. And look how quick that is. And then I can just go back and make any necessary changes for kids that did not score a 90. So now that I've scored the assignment, I'm going to score the individual standards. Again, the teacher can use the fill feature. So I'm going to enter a 3 here, and I'm going to fill that down, and then I can go and make any necessary changes. And then I can do the same thing here. Well, let's try that again. And here. So that's how quick and easy it is to create and tag, create an assignment and tag standards. As the term progresses, if scores are entered correctly, distribution graphs populate to provide data for teachers. This is an example from one of our standards-based grading elementary schools, but whether the teacher is using standards-based grading or traditional grading, this works the same. As standards are assessed and scores are entered, these distribution bars populate. The teacher can click on the bar, and students are grouped as level 1 red, level 2 yellow, or level 3 green. These little paper icons indicate how many times that particular standard has been assessed. This only shows one term because our standards-based grading elementary schools only have one term. But if this were quarters with traditional grading, you could look at this data by each quarter. Traditional scores are used to calculate class rank and GPA. Standard scores are used to inform instruction. Both are visible in the parent portal.